Welcome everybody to BevCam Sports Network. This is our second rendition of away games. This time we're in Revere, Massachusetts. Revere stands at 0-1. It's their home opener today. They lost their first game to Quincy, Massachusetts in a 41-0 deficit. The Beverly Panthers won their last game on Saturday, 28-26, and they are fourth in the NEC. A strong performance from Sean Aquizabon with 130 rushing yards on 17 attempts and a touchdown. He was named the Player of the Week in the Boston Globe newspaper. And we'll see if he can repeat that performance again here today, or if we'll see more of a split backfield with Sean Costa, Anthony Sullivan, and Sean Aquizabon, because each one of those three players scored a touchdown last game. We also saw a bit more passing from Daniel Pierce last game. He passed, I believe, 7 for 11 for about 86 yards and a passing touchdown. That passing touchdown was to Charles Frost, who had 2 receptions for 15 yards on the day. So let's see if it's a more dual threat offense here with passing and running, or just a running offense with Sean Aquizabon. And we hope he can repeat that performance he had in Week 2 in Herd Stadium. Beverly won the toss, but back to stats. Danny Pierce is 10th in the area, in the North Shore area, with 10 for 21 passing for 117 passing yards and 1 touchdown last Saturday's game against Haverhill, the Haverhill Hillies. He was 6 for 11 for 68 yards, a passing touchdown, and he scored a 2-point conversion with his legs. And Beverly won that one on a last-second failed play from Haverhill in which the pass got out of bounds, or they failed to get it out of bounds, and time ran out. And it looks like Beverly will receive here. Xavier Ock, Jerome Sutton, Floyd White in the back deep for Beverly, and it will be number 4 Jose Fuentes to kick off. He is also listed as the quarterback. The kick will be an onside kick. It will be taken by number 52, Keegan Augustino, and they will take it at about the 47-yard line to start their first drive. Bowled by Revere there with not a real kickoff and wanted to onside kick it instantly. But it gives Beverly good field position to start off this game.
The Panthers have the ball, first down and 10.
Danny Pierce running onto the field here. Sean Aquizabon and Sean Costa in the backfield. Charles Frost, Aquizabon in motion, hand off to him. He bursts forward. He breaks a couple tackles. He'll be taken down at about the 38-yard line. There's a gain of about 15 to start off the game. And we continue to see breakout runs and a strong performance from Sean Aquizabon on the ground. Seems like they found a new weapon here. And instead of Sean Costa, who's the goal line back, they found the yardage back in Sean Aquizabon. Like mentioned, 130 yards and a rushing touchdown last week.
First down and 10 for the Panthers from the Patriots 37-yard line.
It will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Revere Patriots 47-yard line. Bit of confusion on the play here for Beverly. Taking a long while to get the play in. Beverly came off this one showing a great offensive performance. They scored 28 points. Great on the ground and in the passing game, but very much on the ground, better than we've seen. Sean Costa in the backfield, Charles Frost in motion. Pierce will take it forward, and he gets about 5 on the play, and it will be 2nd down.
Pierce on the carry.
Pierce will take it for a gain of 4.
Pelletier on the tackle for Revere.
They make it to
2nd and 6 for Beverly.
The Revere 33-yard line. 2 rushes so far, one from Daniel Pierce and one from Sean Aquizabon. Sean Costa in the backfield. Pierce drops back, quick pass over the middle to the right side there, and it's caught by Floyd White for close to first down yardage, and it will be a first down for Beverly. Seeing a dual offense right here early in this game for Beverly. 2 rushes and 1 pass and 2 first downs for Beverly after starting at the 50-yard line. They've moved up 25 yards to Revere's 25-yard line. Pierce drops back to pass again, passes over the middle to Xavier Ock. He fumbles. And it will be returned by Revere. Unfortunate series there. It was a reception by Xavier Ock. Looked to be another first down, but Revere forced a fumble, and Revere will take the ball on the first turnover of the game. Beverly fails to score points and instead causes a turnover on good field position to start this game. And Revere will start it on their own 7-yard line. Handoff to number 11. He breaks a tackle, and he'll be tackled down by number 5, Callan McKay.
Dubre on the carry for Revere.
That was number 11, Charles Dubre.
White and McKay combined.
And he will get a first down. It's a gain of about 11.
11-yard gain.
And they will be on their own 18-yard line.
11-yard gain moves a change. First down and 10 Revere from their
Jose Fuentes at quarterback. A handoff to number 13. He's taken down after a short gain of about 2. That's Reda Atui. Reda Atui and Charles Dobre, the running backs. Colin Maloney with the tackle for Beverly there. Both those running backs in the backfield next to the quarterback Fuentes. He takes it himself on an option play, goes out to the outside, and he'll be tackled down by Xavier Ock.
Fuentes on the keeper.
But it looks like he got a couple yards on that play.
Orkin on the tackle for Beverly.
And it will be
third down and 2
a third and short, a 3rd and 2 at the Revere at their own 24-yard line. 2 running plays, one from the quarterback 3 running plays, one from the quarterback Fuentes, one from Atui, and one from Dobre. Let's see what they do here on short yardage. It's a handoff, and it's blown up in the backfield, and that will cause a fourth down. Great defensive series there for Beverly.
Atui on the carry.
It was Atui on the carry.
The Panthers into the tackle.
And it looks like they will punt here with number 4, Jose Fuentes, being the quarterback, kicker, and punter for this Revere Patriots team.
Timeout. Revere.
And it will be a timeout called by Revere before the punt. It's a 4th and 3 at their own 25-yard line.
Special shout out to both the Revere and Beverly High School cheerleading team.
And it looks like it will remain a punt for Revere. It's Fuentes to punt the ball. Like mentioned earlier, the kicker and the punter, and the quarterback here. Xavier out deep for Beverly to return. And here comes the punt. It's a good one. Goes about the 40, and it's muffed by Xavier Ock, but he picks it up, takes it over the 40, dodges a tackle, but it'll be taken down at the 40-yard line, about a 5-yard carry there, and Beverly will get it on their own 40-yard line to start their second offensive drive. Their first offensive drive resulted in a fumble by Xavier Ock on the reception, and it was a turnover, but Revere couldn't do anything with it. It was a 3-and-out, and Beverly will have it here on the 41-yard line. Sean Costa in the backfield. Floyd White out wide in the slot. A motion by Aquizabon, handoff to him, and he takes it down. He's taken down after no gain. A quick tackle there. Not much happening on the first play of the second offensive drive for Beverly.
Pickup of 1 yard.
4 run plays and 2 pass plays for Beverly so far. Pierce is 2 for 2, but of course the reception that Xavier Ogg caught was fumbled. And here they are again after a gain of 1. Another motion, handoff to Costa. He's taken down after a gain of about 2, and it will be 3rd and long. 7 minutes left in this first quarter here in Revere. Revere's home opener against the Beverly Panthers. The second rendition of our away games for BevCam Sports Network here. It will be a 3rd and 6 at the Beverly's own 45-yard line. Let's see if they pass the ball here. 4 receivers out wide. White, Costa, and Pierce will drop back. And he passes behind Callum McKay, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 25, Felipe DeMello. And the second straight turnover for Beverly on 2 offensive drives. That was a bad pass by Danny Pierce behind the receiver, the tight end, Callum McKay. And 2 turnovers for Beverly, 1 a fumble from Xavier Ogg and 1 a fumble from Callum McKay, both on passing plays. Incompletion to Callum McKay causes the Revere Patriots to have the ball at their own 48-yard line. 4 receivers out wide. A motion by number 2, a quick pass down there to number 11. And they'll break a couple tackles, and he'll be taken down after about a gain of 4 or 5. That was Charles Dubray on the short pass by number 4, Jose Fuentes. And it will be a gain of 4. It will be 2nd and 6 for Revere. Number 13, Atui and Dobre in the backfield. It's a fake handoff to Atui, and it's taken there by Fuentes, and he gets about 4 or 5, and it will be a 3rd and short at the 40-yard line. Second option play for Fuentes. He got a couple yards on his first one, and that one will be good for a first down. That was a 6-yard carry. And Revere will be on Beverly's 38-yard line. It will be 1st and 10. 4 receivers out wide again. Fuentes hands it off to Atui. Atui takes it for a gain of about 4 or 5.
Atui on the carry. Frost was into the tackle for Beverly.
And he takes it for a gain of 3. It's 1st and It's a 2nd and 7 at Beverly's 35-yard line. Atui in the backfield. It's a motion from Dobre. Fuentes takes the snap. He's going to another option play, and he'll be tackled down by Callum McKay after a gain of no gain, or about 1. He was taken down in the backfield by Beverly captain Callum McKay, number 5. And it will be a 3rd and 7 at Beverly's 35-yard line. A couple quarterback options here from Fuentes today. And a couple runs from Rita Atui. And Fuentes will hand it off to Atui. Outside run. He breaks 1 tackle. He's taken down by Floyd White on the sideline, and that will be a 4th down.
Atui on the carry. Forced out of bounds by Floyd.
That was a loss of 2 on the play. It's 4th and 9. And it looks like they will go for it here.
Revere High School.
And they will go for it here. It's a 4th and 8 at their own 38, at the Beverly's 38-yard line. A motion by number 2, Peguero. And Fuentes drops back, looks for a receiver, passes over the middle. He's got one. That was caught for a 20-yard gain. That was Charles Dobre. And they will be in the red zone. They go from the 38-yard line to about the 5. It will be a 33-yard catch and run for Charles Dobre, the running back. A 34-yard pass from Jose Fuentes to Charles Dobre. And Revere will be in the red zone here already. Unfortunate series there. Handoff to Atui up the middle, and he's a bit short of the goal line. He gets about a gain of 1 or 2, and it will be 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line for Beverly. A great pass from Jose Fuentes to number 11 Charles Dobre to get them down here in this range. And Fuentes is under pocket. Atui in the backfield, and it's a flag. It looks like it'll be a false start. It will be encroachment against Beverly, and that will be an automatic first down for Revere, and it will be a new set of downs for them, half the distance to the goal. They stand at the 1-yard line. It will not be a new set of downs. It will be 2nd down. 2nd down and 1 at the 1-yard line. Atui in the backfield. 2 receivers out wide. It's a QB sneak by Fuentes, and it looks like he got it. Touchdown, Revere. A quarterback sneak by Jose Fuentes, and Revere will strike first 6-0 with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in this first quarter. Beverly started with the ball, but turned it over on a fumble by Xavier Auk, and when they got the ball back after a 3-and-out by Revere, they quickly turned it over again off an interception by Daniel Pierce intended for Callan McKay. And the extra point by Fuentes, the quarterback, will be good, and Revere leads this game 7-0.
Point after touchdown kick. Sergio Peguero with the hold off the snap.
The interception earlier by Felipe DeMello picked off Daniel Pierce, and Revere got it at about the 40-yard line, and from there they marched down the field. It was a 4th and 9 play at their own 40-yard line, and it was a deep 34-yard pass from Fuentes to number 11 Charles Dobre, and that got them down to the red zone. And 3 plays later, they score with a quarterback sneak from Fuentes. And it looks like Fuentes will kick it off here. As well as being the quarterback, he's also the punter and the kicker. Let's see if they try another onside kick or try an actual kick this time. It's Floyd White and Xavier Auk out deep to return the ball. And it will be an actual kick this time. It's going to be returned by Floyd White. He takes it, crosses the 20-yard line, cuts to the outside, gets past the 30, gets past the 40. He's gone. And he's looking for a blocker, and he'll be taken down at about the 15-yard line. Incredible return there by Floyd White. That was about a 50-yard return there. Excuse me, about a 60 or 70-yard return there. And Beverly will have it deep in Revere's territory with an exceptional kick return from Floyd White. That was 77 yards from Floyd White. They have 2 speedsters to return it for them. And they will have it on the Patriots' 16-yard line. It's a handoff to Aquizabon. Good block by Sean Costa on the edge. And it will be an inside run for about a gain of 5 for Aquizabon. And it will be 2nd down.
Aquizabon on the carry.
2 minutes and 50 seconds and counting here in this first quarter. Revere leads 7-0 after the quarterback sweep by Jose Fuentes. It will be a gain of 4 by Aquizabon. Motion, handoff to him again. He takes the outside run, and he's tackled after a gain of about 5 4 or 5, and that's close to first down yardage. But it will be marked for a third down, about a 3rd and 2. That last play, Beverly was at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they move them up here. About 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first quarter. It's 3rd and 1 for Beverly. 1 first down away from 1st and goal. Sean Costa in the backfield. Handoff to Anthony Sullivan. He breaks a couple tackles, and he gets the first down. And it'll be 1st and goal for Beverly. Great power run there by Anthony Sullivan. We saw him a couple times. One of the 3 rushing touchdowns Beverly got against the Haverhill Hillies last Saturday. And it will be a 1st and goal for Beverly. They stand at Revere's 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Revere leads 7-0. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. The handoff to Sean Costa. There's a flag on the play, but Costa looks like he's in for the touchdown. But we'll see what the penalty is here. And the penalty will be declined.
Hold your tickets.
And
on the field. Hold your tickets.
And the penalty will be on Beverly. My apologies. And the touchdown will be reversed. Well, they'll be taken back here. And they move back to about the 7-ish yard line. And it will be a new set of downs, 1st and goal after the penalty. Not sure what the penalty was, but it was on Beverly. And it's 1st and goal on Revere's 8-yard line. Floyd White in the slot. It's a fumbled snap by Daniel Pearson. He just takes it down for no gain, or maybe a gain of 1. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Beverly parked down in the backfield by the Revere defense.
A little fumbled snap there by Beverly. Don't want a 3rd turnover on their 3rd offensive drive. That would be 3 in a row. But instead they lose 3 on the play. It's 2nd and goal on Revere's 11-yard line. They had a touchdown from Sean Costa, but the penalty pushed them back to the 8-yard line. And that last play was a 2-yard loss. And the handoff will be to Anthony Sullivan, or Charles Frost, I believe. And he looks like he fumbled, but it looks like he'll be marked down. It won't be a fumble, and Beverly will retain possession. You don't want that. That would have been their 3rd straight turnover. But that was Charles Frost on the carry, and they remain with the ball, but it's a loss of 3 on the play. It's 3rd and 14, or technically 3rd and goal on Revere's 14-yard line. Let's see if they pass the ball here to try to get this ball in, or maybe try to kick a field goal with the leg off the leg of Alex Marquez. 4 receivers out wide for Beverly. Pierce rolls out, looks for a receiver, passes over to Callum McKay, breaks 1 tackle, breaks another, but it looks like he stepped out of bounds there at about the 5-yard line. He was rushing forward, and they will mark him down. That was about a gain of 8 or 9 on the pass by Daniel Pierce, and that will be the end of the first quarter. We'll see what Beverly does here. Maybe they'll go for it on 4th down or try to kick a field goal with Alex Marquez here. But the first quarter was action-packed. Beverly, on their first 2 offensive drives, turned the ball over 2 times. One with a fumble from Xavier Auk on a catch from Daniel Pierce, and the other an interception. Daniel Pierce threw to Revere number 25, Felipe DeMeo, and that was their 2nd turnover. That pass was intended for Callum McKay, and Revere, with that off that turnover, went down and scored 7 points off a QB sneak from Jose Fuentes, and the extra point was also good by Jose Fuentes. He's playing punter, kicker, and quarterback here for the Revere Patriots. Hopefully, let's see what Beverly does here. Still 1st and goal territory. They had a touchdown earlier from Sean Costa in this zone, but a penalty pushed them back. And it looks like they will go for it here. They have all personnel on the field. Daniel Pierce briefing the offense on what the play will be. And Pierce breaks the huddle, and he will get ready to snap the ball here. 4 receivers out wide. Sean Costa in the backfield with Daniel Pierce. Pierce snaps the ball, passes over, fade pass, caught for the touchdown. That's Floyd White on the touchdown. Touchdown, Beverly. Daniel Pierce to Floyd White on the about a 5-yard touchdown reception, and we have an injured Revere player here howling in pain. See if I can get a number on him here. That is number, I believe, number 2 for Revere. That is Sergio Perguero. He's listed as a quarterback / defensive back, playing defensive back for Revere on their defensive series here, and he looks like he's in pain. Beverly scored the touchdown off that 5-yard passing play. Daniel Pierce to Floyd White. White's first receiving touchdown of the year. And great offensive drive for Beverly there, avoiding the turnover and breaking through on their 3rd time with the ball after Revere struck first off the QB sneak from Jose Fuentes, the quarterback. He's a sophomore for this Revere Patriots team. Hopefully the Beverly defense can cause another 3 and out like they did to Revere their first offensive drive and get the ball right back and avoid those turnovers. It's early in the second quarter here, 11 minutes and 53 seconds left. We're taking a break here due to an injured player. The injured player number 2, Sergio Perguero. And he will be helped up, and hopefully he's all right. And let's clap it up for him here as he's carted out, helped off the field. Looks like a leg injury. And Beverly will try the extra point. The extra point looks like it'll be attempted by number 84 for Beverly. That is, I don't have a number for number 84 for Beverly, but it's usually Alex Marquez with the extra points, but here's number 84 for Beverly with the extra point. The holder will be number 21, Cole Fowler. Let's see if they can get an extra point here and tie it up early in the second quarter. The snap, and it will be, the extra point is good, but there will be a flag on the play.
During the extra point attempt.
Let's see what the penalty is here. It will be a false start on Beverly. That'll move them back 5 yards to make the extra point a bit harder for make the extra point a bit harder for number 84 in Beverly. I apologize, he's not on the roster, but let's see if he can make the extra point. He did make the extra point, but earlier, but they were moved back 5 yards.
Snap will emanate from the 8-yard line.
And here's the kick. The holder will once again be Cole Fowler. The snap. The hold. The kick is good again. But there's another penalty marker. But it looks like Beverly's running off the field here, and it will be a penalty on Revere. And it will be offsides against the Revere Patriots, but the penalty will be declined. And Beverly will tie up the game here with the extra point. It's 7-7.
A penalty occurred prior to the
They don't decline penalties in high school, I guess, so they will kick the extra point again. They will be moved back the 5 yards they originally started with for. My apologies for assuming they would decline it. And the kick is good for the third time. No, this time it's missed. He made it the first 2 times for Beverly. Moved back 5 yards in the original, but he couldn't make the original distance, and it will be 7-6. Missed extra point for Beverly. And Revere will remain with a 1-point lead here with 11 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Weird series of events there for Beverly. 2 penalties on the extra point, one by Revere, one by Beverly. And they had to re-kick the extra point 3 times. And 2 of them were good, but the one that mattered was a miss. And it will be the 2 running backs to return it for Revere, with number 11 Charles Dobre and number 13 Rita Atui out there. Number 11 Charles Dobre is a sophomore, as well as Atui. The sophomore running back room for Revere. And the kickoff will be by the same kicker that I don't have on my roster here, but it will be number 84. Alex Marquez, usually the kicker. Maybe he's injured this week. The kick will be at the 25-yard line. It's picked up by Dobre, and he rushes forward, and he gets about 15 yards on the return. It'll be at the 39 or the 41 or the 40-yard line. And that's where Revere will start their 3rd offensive drive of this game.
Shaw Espinal into the special teams tackle for Beverly.
Jose Fuentes, we've seen a couple quarterback options and the rushing touchdown on the QB sneak from him. So let's see if they do a couple more option plays or rely on the number 13, Atui. It's a handoff it's another quarterback option. And a great tackle there in the backfield by Callan McKay. And he will get no gain, maybe a gain of 1. Or it'll be a loss of... It'll be a loss of 1, I believe. Or a loss of 2, maybe. A loss of 3. It was a loss of 3 on the quarterback option play from number 4, Jose Fuentes, the quarterback. Like I mentioned, a lot of those quarterback options today. It is number 13, Atui in the backfield. The snap, a handoff to him. He spins, but can't find a gap, but he's taken down after a gain of about 3 back to the line of scrimmage. And it will be 3rd and long at about the 40-yard line for Revere. 41-yard line, 3rd and 10. Let's see if they try to pass the ball. We saw earlier that 34-yard receiving that catch from number 11 for Revere, Charles Dubre. And there's no running back in the backfield. Motion by number 23. It's going to be a quarterback option from Fuentes, and he takes it down for about a gain of 3, and it will be a 4th down. A 3-and-out caused by this Beverly defense, and it looks like they will bring on the punt team. Fuentes will stay on the field because he's the kicker, the punter, and the quarterback for this Revere Patriots team. The sophomore, his first punt was about 30 yards and returned for a gain of about 5 by Xavier Ock. And Xavier Ock stands in to return it here. He had a fumble today on a catch. And that was the first turnover for Beverly. It's a good punt here. Alk will let it bounce and then pick it up at the 15-yard line. He crosses the 20. He got a little gap there. He's going to be tackled out of bounds by the quarterback, Fuentes. Gain of about 30 there on the return. Rita Atui and Jose Fuentes on the tackle for Revere, and Beverly will have it on Revere's 44-yard line to start their offensive drive. Their second of the second quarter. See if they can score here. They scored on the last one off a passing touchdown from Daniel Pierce to Floyd White. The first play here is a handoff to Aquizabon. He looks for a blocker, but he'll be tripped up by his own lineman there. That's number 51, Teddy Fisher. And it looks like a gain of about 3, and it will be 2nd and 7. Beverly moves up to Revere's their own 42-yard line.
And Herrera there defensively for Revere.
Sean Costa will come off the field. It will a motion. It's a handoff up the middle to Anthony Sullivan. And it'll be taken down after a gain of about
Sullivan on the carry. DeMello in the tackle.
It was a gain of about 2, and it will be 3rd and 5. Beverly stands at Revere's 47-yard line. Sean Costa back on the field. Anthony Sullivan off the field. That was his second carry of the day. 3 receivers out wide. Auk, White. It's a handoff inside to Costa, and it'll be taken down short of the first down marker. Senior captain Sean Costa with his 2nd or 3rd rush of the day. And Beverly will stay on the field here for a 4th and short, 4th and 2 at the 50-yard line.
4th and 2 for Beverly from the 50-yard line.
Beverly converted the 4th down before. Let's see if they do it again. They have 4 receivers out wide. McKay, White, Auk, and the pass will be to White. He jukes the defender. He breaks through, takes it to the 30. Blazing speed, and he's taken down at about the 24-yard line. Another great catch by Floyd White, a connection from Daniel Pierce. His second catch, and it's a big one, and it will be well past the first down marker. That was about a gain of 26, a 26-yard pass from Daniel Pierce to Floyd White, his second reception of the day. And it will be a timeout called by Beverly, their second of the game.
Beverly.
Great passing game from Beverly so far. A bit of a split backfield in the running game with Sean Aquizabon and Sean Costa, but great game from Daniel Pierce so far. He did have the interception earlier, but made up for it with the passing touchdown about 5 yards to Floyd White. And a couple plays ago, they just had a big gain, and they hooked up again for that first down on the 4th and 2 at the 50-yard line. And now they stand at the 24-yard line with a new set of downs. 7 minutes and 23 seconds left in this second quarter and this first half. Revere will receive the ball to start the second half as Beverly won the toss and elected to receive the ball. And on that first drive with the ball, they turned it over on a reception from Daniel Pierce to Xavier Auk. Xavier Auk unfortunately fumbled the ball at about the 30 or the 25-yard line. And Revere didn't do anything with that, but the second turnover was costly for Beverly off an interception from Daniel Pierce intended to Callan McKay. And Beverly has the ball here. It's a play-action pass. Pierce will roll out. It's tipped, and that was fortunate to be incomplete, as that was almost an interception by number 8 for Revere there, Brian Fuentes. And that looks like the brother of the quarterback, Jose Fuentes. Deflected pass by him, and it will be 2nd and 10. Beverly is at the 24-yard line of Revere, marching down the field. They missed the extra point, so it is 7-6 here. Revere leading by 1 point. It's a handoff, sweep play. It's taken for a gain of about 5 by number 2 for Beverly, Stephen Sullivan, his first carry of the day. The sibling running backs on this team, number 23, Anthony Sullivan, and number 2, Stephen Sullivan. We saw Stephen Sullivan last week with 1 carry for 7 yards. He got that one for a gain of 4 this time. And it will be 3rd and 6 at Revere's 20-yard line. Clock ticking down here in this first half. 1 receiver out wide. Pierce will look. Passes quickly to Floyd White again. Spins 2 defenders, and he breaks 2. Touchdown, Beverly. Great job by Floyd White there. Broke 2 tackles and spun and juked a defender. And they take it down. About a 14-yard receiving touchdown. That's his second receiving touchdown of the day. And the second passing touchdown for Daniel Pierce. And it will be 12-7 Beverly. And it looks like they will go for the extra point here to take it up 2 possessions. Or take it up 1 possession to have a touchdown lead. That was the second touchdown reception on the season for Floyd White and the second of this game. About 20 yards combined on both receiving touchdowns. And this will be a handoff inside to Sean Costa. And it looks like he will get the 2-point conversion. And Beverly takes a touchdown lead. They get the missed extra point back. And it'll be 14-7 with 6 minutes and 6 minutes and 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Beverly scores again off the connection from Daniel Pierce to Floyd White. Floyd White's 4th reception, his 2nd receiving touchdown, about 40-ish receiving yards, and a great connection there. More and more offensive weapons blossoming for Beverly. Sean Aquizabon last week, and this week it's Floyd White with his first 2 receiving touchdowns of the game, as well as having a 77-yard kick return earlier in the game in the first quarter to set up Beverly. And Beverly's offense looks strong here. More of a passing game today. Not as many rushes from Sean Costa or Sean Aquizabon. We've also seen Charles Frost and Anthony and Stephen Sullivan mixed in there. The kickoff goes to about the 20-yard line. It's going to be returned. And a quick tackle. That was number 6, Jerome Sutton on the tackle. That was Peguero on the return for Revere, but he's taken down quickly by the senior Jerome Sutton, the linebacker. Great tackle there, and Revere will have it at their own 28-yard line to start their second offensive drive of this second quarter. 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in this first half. Fuentes with the rushing touchdown for Revere. He takes it here, rolls out, looks like he's going to run it, but he passes it over, and it's over the head of the intended receiver. That was intended for number 11, Charles Dubre. We saw the 34-yard connection from Jose Fuentes to him earlier in the first quarter that resulted in a red zone drive for Revere, in which they scored the touchdown on the quarterback sneak from Jose Fuentes, and that was his third target of the game, I believe, and it was a incompletion by Fuentes, and it will be 2nd and 10 at their own 28-yard line for Revere. A motion, handoff to him. And he breaks a couple tackles until he's pushed out of bounds. That was Charles Dobre again, getting involved in the rushing and passing game, but we've seen more carries from number 13, Retta Atui, both sophomores for this Revere team. And he was forced out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It will be a 2nd and 4. 6 minutes and 7 seconds left in this first half. 4 receivers out wide. Fuentes snaps the ball, looks to pass, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 13, Retta Atui. Jose Fuentes getting his running backs involved in the game. Most targets to his running backs, Retta Atui and Charles Dubre, and he connected with Dubre once. And that was the first target for Retta Atui. We've seen him get the carries. It will be a 4th and 4, and this will be the 3rd punt for number 4, Jose Fuentes, the quarterback as well. And it'll be a short one this time. It'll bounce at the 50, and there will be no return for Beverly. They'll let it roll, and it will be marked down at about the 41-yard line, and that's where Beverly will take it, hoping to score before the end of the second quarter here. They will be at the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for them. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this second quarter. Beverly leads 14-7 with another offensive drive looming here. 2 receiving touchdowns from Floyd White, one a 5-yard and one about a 14-yard. 4 receivers out wide for Beverly. It will be a pass. Pierce rolls out. Blitz coming from behind. Passes over to the left side to Xavier Ock. And he'll take it down after a gain of about 20. Down to the 41-yard line. Pass complete. Great passing game for Beverly today, something we haven't seen in the first 2 weeks. It's been more of a rushing attack, and last week it was certainly that, with 130 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Those 130 yards coming from Sean Aquizabon. It will be 1st and 10 Beverly. It is a handoff to Aquizabon here. Breaks 1 tackle, and he's taken down after a gain of about 4 or 5. About his 6th or 7th carry of the day. No scores, but good yardage so far. He's been the majority running back. A new weapon discovered for Beverly, getting more rushes over the senior captain, Sean Costa. That was a gain of 5. It will be a 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line. Handoff to Costa up the middle, and he'll get about a gain of 1 or 2. And it will be a 3rd and short. Within the 35-yard line, Beverly looks to push the ball and maybe hold on to it for a little longer here and to not allow Revere to score before halftime as they get the ball to start the third quarter. It'll be a 3rd and 4 after a gain of 1 by Sean Costa. And Sean Costa will be in the backfield. 4 receivers out wide, the usual set for Beverly. Pierce drops back, passes quickly, and it will be dropped. That was intended for Xavier Ock, and it will be a 4th and 4. Intended for Xavier Ock. He has 1 catch today for about a gain of 10, but he fumbled the ball for Beverly's first turnover. Their first 2 offensive drives of this game resulted in 2 turnovers. The interception from Daniel Pierce intended for Callan McKay. That was picked off by number 25, Felipe DeMello for the Revere Patriots. And the other, an early fumble from Xavier Ock after Beverly started at the 50-yard line. And they will go for it here. 4th and short. Pierce drops back. Quick pass to Callan McKay. Breaks a tackle. Jumps over a defender. Down the sideline. And he gets to about the 15-yard line, and it's a strong about an 18-yard gain for Beverly, and they will convert the 4th down again. Great work by Beverly on those 4th down conversions. And yet another 1st down for them deep into Revere territory. That was a 19-yard pass play from Daniel Pierce to Callan McKay. I believe that's Callan McKay's 2nd reception today. Most of the receiving has been going to Floyd White with 2 receiving touchdowns. Pierce will look to pass again. Over the middle. It's caught! Touchdown, Beverly. Their 3rd of the game. And that will be... Floyd White with his 3rd receiving touchdown of this game. He'll certainly be considered for an Offensive Player of the Week in some newspapers, as he already has 3 receiving touchdowns in this first half for Beverly, and 3 passing touchdowns from Daniel Pierce. And they will go for 2 here. A handoff inside, and Costa will get it easily. And Beverly leads 22-7, and it will be a 2-score game. And Beverly looking strong offensively here. And this is what happens when you pass the ball with Daniel Pierce's good arm. Already 3 passing touchdowns today. I believe over 80 yards. And all 3 receiving touchdowns have gone to the speedy Floyd White. And it is 22-7 Beverly here with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in this second quarter, this first half. Revere will receive the second half and the third quarter kickoff after after Beverly won the toss and elected to receive the ball. Both running backs, Rita Atui and Charles Dobe, the sophomores, to return. A couple good ones from Charles Dobe. Last one he took to the 30-yard line, about a gain of 10 on the kick return. Here's the kick. It's a short one. It's caught in the middle row by number 23, and he'll break a couple tackles, but he'll then be taken down. That was a kick return by number 23, David Cruz, David Cruz on the return. Gets about 5 yards, and he's taken down by a horde of Beverly players. And let's see if Beverly can cause a 3-and-out here for the Revere Patriots and get the ball back here. They still got 4 minutes left in this second quarter, in this first half. Jose Fuentes, the only scorer for Revere in this game with his quarterback sneak. And it will be a timeout by Revere, their first of the game. Revere has 2 timeouts left, and Beverly has 1. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in this second quarter and this first half. Revere stands at the 38-yard line, their own 38-yard line. Both scores today from Jose Fuentes with the extra point and the touchdown. They've shown a good passing and rushing game, but not as good as Beverly's. And the 3 passing touchdowns from Daniel Pierce and the 3 receiving touchdowns from Floyd White. And let's see what Revere can do here with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. 3 receivers out wide, a Tui in the backfield. It's a motion by number 11, and it's batted down, and it'll be incomplete. Charles Dope was in motion, and it was batted down by one of the defensive linemen down there for Beverly. It's 2nd and 10. They stand at their own 38-yard line. Exactly 4 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Beverly leads 22-7. 2 two-point conversions after a missed extra point after their first touchdown. They lead by 2 scores. It's going to be a toss play, and he'll be to a Tui. And he'll be taken down after about a gain of 3 or 4. And it will be 3rd and long for Revere. 3 minutes and 40 seconds and counting down in this second quarter. It will be a gain of 4 for a Tui. They will be at their own 43-yard line. Let's see if they have a pass brewing here. Most targets from the quarterback for Revere, Jose Fuentes, have been to running backs, and not a single reception by one of his receivers so far. It's a motion by Dobre again. Rolling out is Fuentes, and he passes over the middle. It's picked off! Oh, and they call it incomplete. That looked like an interception, but it would be called incomplete by the side referee.
Pass is ruled incomplete. 4th and 6 for Revere.
It will be 4th and 6 for Revere at their own 42-yard line, and this will be their 4th punt of the game, their 2nd of this quarter. It's by Jose Fuentes, who I've mentioned is the kicker, punter, and quarterback for this team. And the punt will be a good one. It'll be taken down, and Alk will let it roll, but take it at the 20, down the sideline, and it gets about 15 on the return. And Beverly will take it at about the 37. That was Xavier Alk with the return again. Floyd White with the major return in this game, 77-yard kick return, and Beverly will start at the 42-yard line after about a 12-yard return.
First down and 10, Beverly High School.
About a 22-yard return from Xavier Alk there, or start at the 39-yard line. There's a receiver out wide for Beverly, and it'll be a flag on the play. That carry was by Sean Costa, and it'll be fumbled, but there will be a flag on the play. Let's see what it. That was my apologies. That was a Quizabon on the carry, but there's a marker on the play. He fumbled after the end of the play. Let's see what the penalty is. We hope it's on Revere because that did look like a genuine fumble by Sean Aquizabon. And it'll be a 15-yard penalty on Revere. And illegal participation, I believe the penalty was. And Beverly will move up 15 yards. A penalty by Revere. We're grateful it was on Revere since Sean Aquizabon fumbled the ball at the end of that play. Instead, it will be Beverly moving up those 15-yard. Oh, too many players on the field. Okay. Too many players on the field for Revere. It's a 15-yard penalty. And they will stand at the Revere 46-yard line looking to have an offensive drive here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. The handoff to Sullivan. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3. The third carry by Anthony Sullivan today. He had 5 for 56 and a touchdown last Saturday against the Haverhill Hillies in Beverly, Massachusetts at Herd Stadium. A three-split backfield with Sean Aquizabon, Sean Costa, and Anthony Sullivan with occasional carries from Charles Frost and Stephen Sullivan. It'll be a motion from Charles Frost. Handoff off the middle. A good run there by Sean Costa. And it'll look like he'll get close to first down yardage. And they mark it. That will be inches to the first down. 3rd and inches.
Gain of 6.
That was a gain of 6. 3rd and 1. That was a gain of 6 by Sean Costa. 1 minute and 30 seconds and counting down in this first half. 3rd and 1. A pass by Pierce. He passes it over some blitzers. It's to White again. And a couple of juke moves in the middle there, and another big gain for Floyd White. All of his receptions have been big gains, and he has 3 receiving touchdowns today. Great job by Daniel Pierce there. Beverly in the hurry-up. They only have 1 timeout. A quick pass to Callan McKay, and he takes it down after a gain of about 1 or 2. And the clock will tick down. 1 minute and counting. Beverly will be in the hurry-up. 2-minute drill here. Only 1 timeout remaining. 4 receivers out wide. Costa in the backfield. Pierce rolls out, looks for a receiver. The blitz from behind, and he will get the edge, and he gets a big gain, and he'll take it down at about the 1 or 2 yard line. A great run there by Daniel Pierce. His first carry of the day gets Beverly into the red zone, and it looks like Beverly and he was down at the 2 yard line. He did not get out of bounds, so the clock will run. But Beverly will have 1 timeout here, and they're in the red zone again. A chance to have a big deficit here going into the second quarter. It's a handoff up the middle. Touchdown, Beverly. That touchdown was by number 27, Brody Lehman, for the touchdown. His first rushing touchdown of the year. A junior. And Beverly will lead 28-7. And it looks like they will go for 2 again here. It's, I think, senior captain Alex Marquez, their usual extra point and kickoff guy, might be injured. And after the miss from number 84 for Beverly, they seem like they're adamant on going for 2 here. And that was Brody Lehman on the rushing touchdown for Beverly. And here's Sean Costa, but it'll be taken down at the 1 yard line, and the 2-point conversion will not be good. He got a couple of those earlier in the game to make the score from 12-14 and 21-20 and 20-22. And there's 22.5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Beverly leads 28-7. That last score, a rushing touchdown from Brody Lehman, his first of the year, a junior. And there's an injured Beverly player on the field down in the goal line. Down near the goal line for Beverly. but strong offense from Beverly here. 3 receiving touchdowns from Floyd White, 3 of those passing from Daniel Pierce. And that will be not sure who the injury is there, but hopefully he's all right. Looks like another leg injury, the second injury we've seen in the game. The first was from number 2, Sergio Peguero, the junior from Revere. And it will be the same return men for Revere, Charles Dubre and Rita Atui, the sophomore running back duo. In a 28-7 deficit, Beverly leads, 22 seconds left. A good kickoff here, but it will land out of bounds, and that will be a flag, and Revere will take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The penalty kick out of bounds. And yeah, I believe Alex Marquez, the senior captain, is injured this week. The usual kickoff guy and the usual extra point man, which is why Beverly is going for 2-point conversions instead of extra points after the miss earlier in the game by number 84. And the kick will officially be a kick out of bounds, and Revere will start this drive at the 35-yard line.
Medley against Beverly on the kickoff.
I believe it used to be the 40-yard line, but this one will be placed at the 35-yard line. It's their own 35-yard line. It's a new set of downs for Revere. 22.5 seconds left in this first half. It's a handoff up the middle to Atui. He breaks a couple tackles and rushes forward. That's close to a first down. Maybe a gain of 9. And it will be called a first down for Revere. A 10-yard carry by Rita Atui, the longest for Revere tonight. It will be a first down. 1st and 10. They will not call a timeout, and they'll let time expire. But it's one more play. A carry by Charles Dubre, and that will be the end of the first half. Beverly leads 28-7 here. Revere will receive the second half kickoff. 3 receiving touchdowns from Floyd White and 1 rushing touchdown from Brody Lehman. And Beverly doing great here, and we go to halftime.
Revere High School 7.
Welcome back to Revere Stadium, Harry De La Russa Memorial Stadium here in Revere, Massachusetts. We're BevCam Sports Network, the second rendition of away games. Beverly leads this one 28-7 going into the third quarter here. Revere will receive it after kicking off to begin the game after Beverly elected to receive the ball. 4 touchdowns for Beverly in that first half. 3 of them passing touchdowns from Daniel Pierce, and all 3 receiving touchdowns going to Beverly number 11, senior Floyd White, his first 3 receiving touchdowns of the year, as well as 1 rushing touchdown from the junior number 27, Brody Lehman, his first rushing touchdown of the year in an array of running backs in Charles Frost, Sean Aquizabon, Sean Costa, Anthony Sullivan, and Stephen Sullivan. It was Brody Lehman who got the goal line run. And Sean Costa's gotten a couple 2-point conversions today after one missed extra point earlier in this game by number 84 for Beverly. And let's see if they continue here. And there will be a switching of the sides here for a bit of a confusion, but they will simply switch sides. Revere will receive the ball. It will be number 2 out there, Sergio Peguero, to return the ball, as well as number 11, Charles Dubre. We've seen a couple receptions from Charles Dubre today. We saw the 34-yard connection from number 4, the quarterback, Jose Fuentes, 34-yard pass to Dubre, and the kick return goes to him. Takes it about the 15, surges forward and he breaks a couple tackles, but he's going to be ultimately taken down at about the 35-yard line. That's about his third return of the day. And that's where Revere will start their drive in the first offensive drive of this third quarter. Their only score of the game came off a sneak from Jose Fuentes. And we've also seen a couple running back options from Jose Fuentes today. It will be Rita Atui, the sophomore in the backfield, a handoff to him. He gets a gap, and he's taken down by the senior captain, Callan McKay, after a gain of about 4. And there will be a flag on the play. And there will be no flag on the play. They picked up the flag, and that looked like a gain of... That was a 6-yard gain by Rita Atui. It will be a 2nd and 4. They stand at their own 40-yard line. Rita Atui, the main running back today. And it's a bad snap over the head of Fuentes, and he'll recover it, but he's tackled down by number 79. For Beverly, a big loss on the bad snap for Revere, and that will push him back and cause a 3rd and long. 3rd and 14, loss of 10 on the play after the bad snap. And let's see if Jose Fuentes passes the ball here. He's had a couple connections to his running backs today, not many to his receivers. Almost threw an interception earlier in the game, but it was called an incompletion, hit the ground. Let's see what they do here. And it will be a timeout called by Revere, their first of the half. They only called one last half. They had 2 remaining, but chose not to call them before time in the second quarter expired. But they call one here, an early one. 10 minutes and 35 seconds in this third quarter. About 1 minute and 25 seconds have passed. Beverly leads this one 28-7. 3 receiving touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns. Those passing touchdowns coming from Daniel Pierce, and those receiving touchdowns coming from Floyd White, number 11, the senior. Both seniors there. Daniel Pierce, the quarterback and the captain. And let's see what Revere does with the 3rd and long, 3rd and 14. They stand at their own 30-yard line. Jose Fuentes, no running backs in the shotgun. Play action, hands it off to Dobre. And he'll be taken down. It was a sweep play, taken down after a gain of about 2 or 3, and it will be a 4th and 11 or 10. And it will look like a punt here. And the punt will be by Jose Fuentes, as we mentioned. In the first half, Jose Fuentes does everything on this team. All special teams, the kicker, the punter, and the quarterback. He tried a onside kick to start the game, but it was a failure. And his punt will land at the 40-yard line. It will be returned by Xavier Ock. He's taking a past the 40, surges forward to the 50. That's about a 20-yard return. A good return there by Xavier Ock. Speedy return men. We had a 77-yard return earlier by Floyd White, as well as tacking on those 3 receiving touchdowns for him. He had that long return. And Xavier Ock has a couple long punt returns after about 5 punts for Revere from Fuentes on failed offensive drives. And he will stay on the field in corner here. A workhorse on the field there for Revere. And it's a motion by Charles Frost. It's a handoff inside. That looks like Sean Costa breaks through and gets about a gain of 15 to start off this first offensive drive of the third quarter and the second half for Beverly. They started at the 50, and now they got a gain of about 16 on that last play. They will be at the 44-yard line of Revere, the 34-yard line, already in Revere territory. Floyd White out there in the slot. A motion by Quizabon, hand off to him inside, finds a gap and takes it down for about a gain of 7 or 8. A long run for Sean Aquizabon. He had a couple in the first quarter, but we want to see him get moving here. Beverly's focused on the passing game more than the rushing game. A vast difference from 2 games from Haverhill coming into this one, with the 3 passing touchdowns from Daniel Pierce. Pierce also has a rush for about 15 yards. He did use that to get to the 2-yard line and resulted in a Brody Lehman rushing touchdown. This handoff is to Sean Costa, short yardage, and he might be a little short of the marker.
Costa on the carry.
And it will be a 3rd down.
Neither on the tackle for Revere.
3rd and 1.
Third and 2 for Beverly.
And it's a 3rd and 2 at the 28-yard line, Revere's 28-yard line. 4 receivers out wide for Beverly. Pierce back to pass. Passes over the middle to Floyd White. His 6th reception of the day, and that play has worked consistently. That short little pass down the middle for Daniel Pierce. And it's definitely working as White gets his 6th.
Downey on the reception.
That was, Jordan Downey on the reception. My apologies, looked similar. But Pierce out to pass again. Passes quickly to Alk, and it'll be, that was White. Passes quickly to White, and that was a gain of about 7 or 8, and it'll take it down to the 5-yard line. It'll be close to a 1st down yardage here. They can get 1 first down before having a new set of downs on 1st and goal. It's 2nd down and 1. They are at the Revere 4-yard line. That last reception by Floyd White, that was his 6th reception. The one previous was the 1st reception for Jordan Downey. A handoff up the middle, easy touchdown. That's Sean Costa. Well, that's Sean Costa, the senior captain, and his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. That was a 4-yard rushing touchdown, and Beverly takes even more of a deficit, and it looks like they will attempt an extra point here after going for a 2-point conversion their last few plays. They got down there from a connection from Pierce to Jordan Downey and a pass to Floyd White, and the extra point will be good to make it 35-7.
Good.
A 4-possession game here in Revere, and Beverly's offense is clicking on all cylinders here. That was their 5th touchdown, their 2nd rushing touchdown. Their first one came from number 27 junior Brody Lehman. That was about 5 yards out, and the latest one came 4 yards out from senior captain Sean Costa, number 4. And the other 3 touchdowns came from the arm and the hands of Floyd White and Daniel Pierce. 3 passing touchdowns and 3 receiving touchdowns, respectively. Those 3 receiving touchdowns. Floyd White, he's about 6 receptions, maybe 70-plus yards here. As those 3 touchdowns, those 3 scores, as well as being great on special teams with that 77-yard return earlier in the game. He's been all over the field, and he seems the primary target for Daniel Pierce today. We've also seen a couple receptions from Xavier Auk and Callan McKay. McKay about 15 yards and Auk about 14, but Auk also has a penalty. Auk also has a fumble, and that will be the 2nd kickoff out of bounds by the kicker number 84. And I strongly believe that their usual kicker, Alex Marquez, might be out for an injury for this game, as that's their 2nd mistake on special teams here. They missed an extra point earlier. They made the latest one, but that's 2 straight kickoffs out of bounds for Beverly. And Revere will have the ball on the 35-yard line for the 2nd time, not having to do much on a return because of the lack of a kick inbounds by the Beverly kicker. And here's Fuentes, rolls out, looks for a receiver, passes incomplete, nearly intercepted there by, that was nearly intercepted by Callan McKay, I believe, down in the middle. It's 2nd and 10 at their own 35-yard line. That was Will Johnson on the breakup. Will Johnson with the pressure. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. 3 receivers out wide. Fuentes hands off up the middle to a Tui. Breaks a couple tackles. His best run of the day by far. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Got a lot and well past the marker for the first down. That was about a gain of 20. And Revere will be moving down the field. The best run of the day by Revere, and that comes off the legs of Rita Atui. They move from the 35-yard line to Revere moves from their own 35-yard line to Beverly's 35-yard line, but there's a penalty on the field here. And it looks like it will be on Beverly, and they will move up. It looks like 15 yards here. Not sure what the penalty was, but they're moving up.
A 15-yard penalty against Beverly.
And Revere will have it on the 30-yard line. That was at the end of the run. Penalty on Beverly. Maybe on the tackle by a Tui. Number 2 in motion. Fuentes drops back, looks for a receiver, passes over. It was intended for number 2, Sergio Peguero.
2nd and 10 for Revere.
The coverage there by number
receiver downfield for Revere.
That was looks like number 5 for Beverly. Maybe that was Callum McKay on the coverage. Great coverage there, all over the field. And it's a handoff off the middle to a Tui. Gets about a gain of 4 or 5.
Atui, the ball carrier.
Atui, the main ball carrier today, but the big play came from the other running back, number 11, Charles Dobre, earlier in the game. 34-yard reception that got Revere in business and got their first score of the game. And I believe the PA announcer said earlier that was their first score since November of last year, which is surprising. But here's the quarterback, Peguero, in the pocket, passes over in the middle. It's complete. And he looks injured on the play. That was complete to number 19, Manny Alejo.
Fuentes passes complete to Revere. Number 19, Manny Alejo.
Fuentes passes, and it was complete to Manny Alejo, his first reception of the day, and I believe the first pass to a receiver today. His main receiving targets being running backs. And like I mentioned many times before, that big reception by Charles Dobre was the only real notable one for Fuentes here today. Fuentes with 3 receivers out wide, 2 running backs in the backfield. A Tui in the backfield for him. It's going to be a pass play. Looks for a receiver. Passes into double coverage. It's a Moss. But he dropped the pass. That looked like a great catch by Charles Dobre, but it was broken up by Xavier Ock. I thought that was a catch by Dobre above the head of Xavier Ock, but Ock did a great job to break up the Moss with his hands, and Dobre is injured on the field. Great defense there from Beverly. It was a good pass by Jose Fuentes, but a better breakup from Xavier Ock. And Dobre will be down on the field here. The second injury for Revere. They had an injury to Sergio Peguero earlier, but he looks like he's back and running in the game. He had a reception earlier, and this time it's to Charles Dobre, who's an offensive weapon for Revere so far. He had a reception and a couple rushes. Seems like the running back two behind Rita Atui here, but still a great job from him. We'll hope he's okay. Looks in pain here. But Beverly looking great on both sides of the ball here. Great defensive plays from Callan McKay and especially from Xavier Auk on that last one. I thought certainly that was going to be a catch above the head of Auk, but Auk did a great job of getting his hands up just to break up that pass and save the touchdown. A great pass by Jose Fuentes. But like I mentioned, Xavier Auk did a better job. Beverly a strong 5 touchdowns today. And Auk's been everywhere on the ball so far, primarily on the punt return. He also has a couple of receptions today. Unfortunate fumble earlier in the game, but Beverly's definitely made it up here. They've scored since then on every single drive, and they will maybe have possession soon with maybe a punt later, but it looks like he's all right. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like another leg injury. That was number 11, Charles Dubre, the sophomore running back there. And that last play was a turnover on downs on the incomplete pass by Jose Fuentes, and Beverly will take it on their own 24-yard line. And the first play is a handoff inside. It gets about a gain of 1. That looked like Anthony Sullivan on the carry. Sullivan got 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9 at their own 24-yard line. A couple running backs in play today for Beverly. Anthony Sullivan, Brody Lehman, Stephen Sullivan, Charles Frost, Sean Aquizabon, and Sean Costa. Aquizabon getting most of the carries, but he does not have a touchdown. Both of those going to Brody Lehman and Sean Costa respectively, as well as Sean Costa having a couple 2-point conversions. It's Charles Frost in motion, and he'll get the carry, but it's blown up in the backfield. A failed play there. A little jet sweep play. Didn't do so good. That was Charles Frost's 2nd carry of the day. And he's taken down by Fuentes. It will be 3rd and 9 after a loss of 3. They're moved back to their own 14-yard line, and let's see if we see a pass coming here. 4 receivers out. 3rd and 14 at their own 9-yard line. Pass over the head of everybody. That was intended for Xavier Auk, and it will be 4th down. The first punt coming from Beverly here, and I assume this one will be from Floyd White. Floyd White had a great punt in week 1 against Gloucester. It rolled all the way to the 1-yard line, but unfortunate penalties by Beverly after that punt. They had a 3 and out, but then Beverly had a roughing the kicker penalty on the punt, or roughing the punter, and it was a 15-yard penalty, and with that, Gloucester marched down the field, and this one's a fake punt, and it's complete, but it looks like it'll be short of a 1st down, or maybe a little over, and let's see what it is here, and it will be a successful completion on the fake punt, but it will not be a 1st down. 2nd time we've seen that from Beverly. Or, I'm not sure what happened there, but it's not Beverly's ball. They did not convert that one. It will be Revere's ball. The 2nd fake punt Beverly has attempted this season. The first one worked last Saturday with, and that was a completion. It looked like a 1st down, but it was a fumble by the receiver, and Revere will get the ball, but if he didn't fumble, Beverly would have gotten it. That's a Tui on the carry. He gets about 1. Beverly, as I mentioned, had 1 fake punt on Saturday against Haverhill. It was a 15-yard rush by Floyd White, and it was a game sealer in some sorts. Floyd White allowed the Beverly Panthers to go down and run down the clock with that 28-26 deficit and just really seal that game. That was a 1-yard carry by a Tui. Here's Fuentes down to pass, passes it short, and he's tackled after a short gain. That was number 19 on the reception, his second of the day, Manny Alejo.
Into the tackle for Beverly.
2 minutes and 40 seconds in counting in this third quarter. That last play was for no gain. 4 receivers out wide for Revere. Handoff inside to a Tui. And he breaks a couple tackles, and he's close to the first down there.
Rita Tui on the carry.
A good carry by a Tui, and we have an injured Beverly player on the field.
Costa in the tackle for Beverly.
That was Sean Costa on the tackle, and that injury looks like
official timeout on the field.
We'll see who the injury is, but unfortunate series of injuries here for both teams. An earlier injury for Beverly after a 2-point conversion, and this one here. It was a long gain by a Tui, but it looks like it'll be a 4th down and 2. Revere is marching down the field. They're at Beverly's 35-yard line. Beverly leads this game 35-7. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in this third quarter. And it will be, the injury will be number 55. That's Lucas Monfett, the senior. And hopefully he's okay. Lucas Monfett, an incredible defensive lineman and linebacker for this Beverly team. And he stands up on his own power.
It'll be 4th down and 2 for Revere High School.
And hopefully he's all right. It'll be 4th down and 2 here, and it's also good to see number 11 for Revere, Charles Dubé, back in the game. Good to see an injured player always come back and be fine. They're going to help. They're going to help him off the field there. They're going to help Lucas Monfett off the field here, and it'll be a 4th and 2. Revere is at Beverly's 35-yard line. They haven't converted 4th downs today. It's a option play, and he breaks through, dodges a couple of tackles, and he takes it down. That was Fuentes with the quarterback option, and he takes it down for about a gain of 34, but it looks like a fumble.
Out of the end zone.
It looks like a fumble out of the end zone, and Beverly will have the ball.
Your attention, please. There was a fumble on the run.
And Fuentes, a great carry and a great play is
the ball came loose.
Ruined by the fumble by Fuentes. It was a fumble for a touchback, and Beverly will take it at the 20-yard line. That was a 33-yard run by Fuentes. He got it all the way down to the Beverly 2-yard line after a 4th and 2 play, but he fumbled it, and the referees called it a fumble out of bounds. And that touchback will give Beverly back the ball, and they avoided another scoring opportunity for Revere here, and they have the ball back, chance to add more. This handoff to Sean Aquizabon, and he's taken down for about a short gain, about 1 or 2. He's been the majority carrier today with the most carries. I'm not sure about the most yardage, though. And he does not have a touchdown. The 2 touchdowns belong to Brody Lehman and Sean Costa. That was a gain of 6 on the play. And Beverly moves it up to their own 20-yard line. Revere's passing game may not be working, but they certainly have a fast quarterback in Fuentes. And those option plays seems to work, reminiscent of a Lamar Jackson type option plays. But that time he fumbled in the back of the end zone. This one will be a pass by Pierce. It's caught by Jordan Downey. He takes it down to the 30-yard line, gain of about 5, and it will be 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Pierce to Downey.
Downey's second reception of the day. 1 minute and counting down in this third quarter.
Beverly High Panthers.
Beverly has scored a touchdown this quarter to take it up 4 possessions. It's 35-7, 50 seconds and counting in this third quarter. They're at their own 29-yard line. Let's see if they run the ball with the power back Pierce or attempt another pass. 4 receivers out wide. It will be Pierce passing the ball, but he will take it in and run it.
Quarterback keeper.
And he will get the first down easily for
Pierce.
about a 5-yard run. And that's Pierce's second rush of the day. He has about 20 yards on the ground. And both converted first downs. One got all the way down to the 2-yard line. And this one is a 6-yard rush.
First and 10 for Beverly.
It's a 1st and 10. They stand at their 35-yard line. 4 receivers out wide. Sean Costa in the backfield. Pierce out to pass. Looks for a receiver. Deep downfield. Oh, and it's broken up. A good pass, but good defense there.
Intended for Floyd White.
It was intended for Floyd White, and I believe the pass breakup.
DeMello on the coverage for Revere downfield.
Yes, and it was Felipe DeMello on the coverage. He has the interception today, intercepting Pierce in the first quarter on a pass intended for Callan McKay on a bad start for Beverly. But they've certainly turned a corner here. But great defensive work from Felipe DeMello there. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Beverly will flip sides of the field here. It'll be 2nd and 10. They stand at their own 35-yard line after the incompletion from Danny Pierce. That was intended to his favorite target today, Floyd White, who's about 6 receptions for 70-plus yards and 3 receiving touchdowns tonight. Pierce a strong showing. Both of those players are well qualified to be in the Offensive Players of the Week in most newspapers, like Sean Aquizabon was last week against Haverhill with those 130 rushing yards. And we'll see what Beverly does here on the 2nd and 10. It'll be a handoff to Sean Costa, and they'll take it for a modest gain, about 3 or 4.
Start of the fourth quarter.
And it will be 3rd and about 6 for Beverly. Let's see if they pass the ball to get this third down conversion. Sean Costa on that last carry, second most carries for this game. He has a rushing touchdown next to Brody Lehman for 2 of the 5 touchdowns Beverly has scored today. 4 receivers out wide for Beverly. Pierce will pass the ball. A little screen pass that's caught by Callan McKay, and he will break a couple tackles, but ultimately be taken down short of the marker. About a gain of 1 or 2. That was McKay's 3rd reception, and limping a bit. Well, let's hope he's not injured. Callan McKay, senior captain for this team. And there will be another Beverly player injured on the other side of the field. But let's also monitor how Callan McKay is as the senior captain linebacker. Number 5 there. A tight end for this team and valuable on defense. And the injured player for Beverly down there will be Sean Costa, another senior captain. And hopefully he's all right. We don't want to see another senior injury like we saw last year with another Sullivan, the senior captain, injured on one of his first rushes of the season. Re-injured an ACL tear. And let's hope Sean Costa's all right and can continue to play for Beverly here. A solid running back duo there with Sean Aquizabon and Sean Costa, as well as a little bit of mixing in there with Anthony Sullivan, Stephen Sullivan, Charles Frost, and a little bit from Brody Lehman today with the red zone carry. And that's great to see. Sean Costa will walk out of the field of play on his own volition without help. Little limp in his step there. Let's also monitor Callan McKay's injury. Let's hope we don't lose 2 senior captains to injury today. And we all hope that Sean Costa's all right. It's a Quizabon in the backfield. 4 receivers out wide. Let's see what Pierce does. Out to pass. 4th and 3. Pierce takes it with his legs, and he gets the first down and more. He jukes a couple defenders, and he's going to be tackled down at about the 45-yard line. Pierce's 3rd keeper of the day. He has about 27 yards on the grounds, and all of them have been 3rd down conversions. One of them was all the way down to the 2-yard line earlier, and valuable rushing from Daniel Pierce. And it will be a 16-yard gain for Daniel Pierce, and the Beverly Panthers will have a new set of downs at the Revere 42-yard line, marching down the field here. Great job from Daniel Pierce today with 3 third down conversions. It will be a handoff. It'll be a handoff up the middle. That was a Quizabon on the carry. On the 2nd and 10, it looks like he got 4 yards.
2nd and 6.
And it will be a 2nd and 6 for Beverly here. A Quizabon getting 2 carries since the Sean Costa injury. That's Brody Lehman in the backfield, but it's going to be handed off to, looks like Anthony Sullivan on the carry, and it looks to be a first down. A first down carry for Anthony Sullivan there. His 6th carry of the day. Beverly will get a new set of downs. They're at the Revere 32-yard line. They lead this game 35-7. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in this 4th quarter. 4 receivers out wide for Pierce. A Quizabon in the backfield for him. Pierce back to pass. Pass is wide open, and it's called. And he drops the pass. That was number 1, Xavier Ock, and he looks devastated. He was, or maybe injured. I thought he was, and he looks injured again. That's another senior. And we don't want to see that. Xavier Ock, another senior for this team, a valuable punt returner. And 2 injuries for Beverly, both seniors. Sean Costa, the senior captain, and this time Xavier Ock. Landed awkwardly after the incomplete pass. He dropped it. He was wide open down the sideline, but he couldn't pull it in. Beverly will have a 2nd and 10 at Revere's 32-yard line. Pierce showing good passing skills today. That one was unfortunately dropped, but that would have been his 4th touchdown easily. Blown coverage there, and we hope Xavier Ock is all right. So much speed on that team. Last year for Beverly, he had, I believe, 3 kick return touchdowns. Just elite speed from him, and he has the ability to change the game and change momentum for Beverly's side. And we hope he's all right here. 2 great kick returners for Beverly. And he will be helped up. And let's hope he's all right. Very valuable piece of this team. And his teammates will come to help him out here. The speedy Xavier Ock, so valuable. Speed on a football field.
Will be 2nd down and 10 for
and Beverly. It will be a 2nd and 10 as they help Xavier Ock off the field.
In a moment, we will announce the winning 50-50.
9 minutes and 36 seconds left in this 4th quarter for the Beverly Panthers versus the Revere Patriots. Beverly leads 35-7. They stand at a 1-1 record. They beat Haverhill last week in Herd Stadium in Beverly. 28-26. They lost week 1 to Gloucester 15-7. That was an NEC matchup. And they're fourth in the NEC in their division. They're 4th out of 5. They're just above Peabody in the standings, who are 0-2. And the handoff here up the middle, that looks like Brody Lehman or Anthony Sullivan on the carry. And it'll be close to a first down.
Lehman on the carry.
That was Brody Lehman on the carry. And it will be a third and
7, Beverly.
7 here, a third and long. Pierce hands it off. It's taken by Sullivan, Anthony Sullivan, and he gets about 4 on the play, and it'll be a fourth and short. It will be a 3rd and 3 at Revere's 29-yard line for this Beverly defense, for this Beverly offense. And let's see if they try another 4th down conversion here. It looks like they will. And let's see if it comes off the legs of Daniel Pierce. We've seen 3 of those already, those valuable conversions. Instead, it'll be a handoff, and he's tackled down, but it looks like he got a first down, and that was Sean Costa, and we're glad to see him back in the game. And he comes off the injury and gets a first down for Beverly, a 3-yard pickup, and it's a first down.
For Revere.
That was Brian Fuentes, number 8, the senior for Revere with the tackle. And Beverly moves to Revere's 22-yard line. About 8 minutes left in this game. 1st and 10, new set of downs. The motion by Sullivan. It's a handoff up the middle to Costa, and he'll take it for about a gain of, takes it for about a gain of 4 or 5. That was Rita Atui, the running back and linebacker, on the tackle for Revere, and it was a gain of 4 for Sean Costa. We're glad to see him back in the game. The senior captain, so valuable, his leadership on this team. It's Brody Lehman in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Sean Aquizabon, and he'll break a couple tackles, and he'll be taken down close to the marker, maybe a couple yards short. It'll be 3rd down. Clock ticking down here, 7 minutes. Beverly leads by a huge deficit.
Who's the ball on the carry for Beverly?
4-score lead for Beverly, and that will be a first down carry. That was a 6-yard carry by Sean Aquizabon, and Beverly's doing a great job with 4th and 3rd down conversions today, and that's been the vocal point of this game. It's going to be a handoff to Aquizabon again.
Aquizabon on the carry for Beverly.
And it's a short game. They will be at Revere's 10-yard line, pending the yardage, and it will be a 1-yard gain, and they will be at the 9-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Raduazo there defensively for Revere. Gain of 1, 2nd and goal. From
2nd and goal for Beverly. They're at Revere's 9-yard line. See if they can strike again here. 1 for 2 on extra points today. They've gone mostly for 2-point conversions. Let's see what they do if they score a touchdown. It's a handoff up the middle. It's going to be a short gain for Beverly. That looked like Brody Lehman on the carry. That was his 4th carry of the day. He has a rushing touchdown today. 2 out of 5 touchdowns for Beverly come from Lehman. The other is from Sean Costa, and the other 3 are from Pierce in connection to Floyd White in the passing game. Great games from both of them. And really, the main key part of this Beverly offense today was these 3rd and 4th down conversions, and valuable runs from Daniel Pierce today to convert 4th downs. And they will take Pierce out of the game. This is Thomas Collins in the game, and he instantly passes a touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's the 4th receiving touchdown to Floyd White, and the first passing touchdown of Thomas Collins' varsity career.
From 8 yards out.
They took Daniel Pierce out of the game. Thomas Collins came in, had an incredible fade pass there for the 4th passing touchdown of this game for Beverly, and all of them have gone to Floyd White, and he's almost certainly got some sort of award from the team and recognition in the Salem News or the Boston Globe as a player of the week. I would expect that with those 4 receiving touchdowns, and all 4 of those are his first of the season. The extra point is good by number 84 for Beverly, and they lead it 42-7. 5-score game here in Revere. Beverly utter dominance in the passing game. A flip from last week. After a rushing attack last week, 130 yards from Aquisabon. Revere's done a great job containing them, but they haven't been able to contain the passing game, specifically Floyd White. And as mentioned, those 4 receiving touchdowns, about 7 or 8 receptions for, I believe, 70-plus yards, as well as having 77 yards on a kick return earlier. A great performance from Floyd White. And it looks like the Beverly fans are heading out here to get home on a 40-minute drive or a 50-minute drive back to Beverly, as they know this one's in the bag. Clock ticking down here, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Beverly leads 42-7. This is what we expected from Beverly, as Revere lost 41-0 coming into this one. And we hoped it was a big win. The kickoff will be taken at the 20-yard line, and it will be a decent return. 20-yard return to the 40-yard line. That's number 11, Charles Dubé, coming back from injury. We're glad to see both players from each team coming back from injury. Beverly, Sean Costa came in and got a crucial 3rd down conversion, and we're glad to see Dobre come back in the game and have a couple kick returns. It looks like Beverly's coaches will pack it up here as this game is all but over. Fuentes still in the game. He rolls out. He passes over the middle. It's incomplete. It's intended for number 13, Retta Atul, the sophomore, and they will not stop the clock for the incomplete pass. And the clock will tick down here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. Beverly leads 42-7. The only score for Revere today was a quarterback sneak by the quarterback, number 4, Jose Fuentes, the sophomore, and an extra point also from him. And this is an option play from Fuentes. He'll take it over the edge. It'll get a strong gain of about 6.
Fuentes calls his own number.
Great rushing attack from Fuentes, as we saw about a 32-yard rush from earlier, but it didn't really matter as he fumbled it, and the ball fell back in the end zone, and Beverly scored off that turnover. And Revere has failed to score since the 1st quarter, but they're keeping their starters in the game here. 6 touchdowns for Beverly today, 4 passing, 2 rushing, 3 from Daniel Pierce and 1 from Thomas Collins, the junior. And that's a fumble by number 11, Charles Dubé there. But Revere will recover, but it will be a loss of yardage, and it will be a 4th down. It's a 4th and 2. They're at the 47-yard line.
46-yard line, make it 4th down and 3.
4th down and 3. Still running the clock here. 1 minute and counting down for Beverly. And this one looks all but over. Let's see if Revere can do anything before this game ultimately ends. But exceptional performance from Beverly here today in the offense. And props to the defense as well, especially Callum McKay on coverage. And another great run from Fuentes using his legs. Strong gain. That was a gain of about 20. Great work from Jose Fuentes there. And the option play.
First down and 10, Revere at the Beverly 31.
And the option plays work really well for Jose Fuentes. If I was Revere in the future, I would try to interpret more of those plays into this offense, as Jose Fuentes has surprisingly fast speed for a quarterback. And he's had a couple big yardage gains on option plays today. He stays in the game here. 4 receivers out wide. Fuentes drops back to pass. Passes over the middle, but there's nobody there. That was intended for Charles Dubé, his running back. And that will be the end of the game. Beverly wins this one 42-7. 6 touchdowns from Beverly, 4 of those receiving and 2 of those rushing. 1 rushing touchdown from Sean Costa and the other from Brody Lehman. 3 passing touchdowns from Daniel Pierce and 1 from Thomas Collins. All 4 of those receiving touchdowns went to Floyd White. Make sure to look for him in your newspapers for a Player of the Week. And Beverly was utterly dominant here in a team much worse than them. You definitely wanted to see them win this game. After seeing they lost 41-0 to Quincy, Beverly wins this one 42-7. The only score by Revere coming from a quarterback sneak by Jose Fuentes. And Jose Fuentes seems like the only vocal point in the good part of that Revere team. And we wish them well. But Beverly wins this one by a large deficit of 5 scores. This was BevCam Sports Network bringing you the second rendition of away football games. Beverly moves to 2-1. And Revere moves to 0-2. I'm Andrew Bartholomew and our cameraman Peter Bartholomew, and we're signing out.
Thank you for joining us. Please